Salaki, about that. We're gonna take advantage of these digital epistles, and we're gonna, wait for salvation. All right. Just a sec. Trying to figure out how to turn this camera back around. All right, so I'm just gonna completely turn the screen around like such. Hopefully it's recording. All right, the name of this book is Edible Wild Plants. All right, a North American field guide to over 200 natural foods. All right. I pray that y'all can see this. I'm gonna see what I can do. All right. Now this book is on. You can get it on Amazon. Make sure to get this particular book. All right. And in it has all type of it's what does it say? It's over 200 different herbs and plants and so forth. All right, Salaki, I'm just gonna turn everything around so that way y'all can see it, and I can try to show it to the best of my ability. All right. All right, in the book, as you see it, it has different, it gives on this particular page, it says seasonal keys, right? Now, I wish that I could, let me see, hold on. Let me try to get a better view for you. All right, it gives you introductions and all of that. It tells you how to prep the different herbs and berries and fruit from these trees and everything. All right, this is really what I wanted to show you here. All right, when you look at the book, on every fruit, every vegetable, no matter what it is, it's gonna show you this little key, this little legend here. All right, on this legend, it tells you the different things to look out for. It tells you if you could just pick it and eat it. It tells you what to do if you can make, you want to make it into a salad. Raw fruit, you can eat it as is. You can make it in different jams, jellies. You can use it as teas, coffees, different things you can make flours out of, and meal for grain. Hey, that's very informational, because if you can get certain nuts like acorns and so forth, or like the cattail, you could get that and grind it up and powder it. At different times, you could just, put that in your mouth and swallow it down, or just save it in pieces, depending on what it is, like the acorns. I think you got to cook the acorns at least, maybe roast them. I'm not too sure, but I know the cattail itself, you can nibble on that, and different things like it. All right, and it tells you what's poisonous. It tells you if the plant is poisonous, and it also tells you plants that look like that plant that you're looking at. All right. So give me a sec. I'm gonna try to show you just a quick handful of them, and go ahead and close this lesson out. All right, and it also tells you what season to grow. Well, not grow, but what season these plants and herbs and so forth grows in. You know, the spring. We just saw summer somewhere. All right, summer. You know, fall and winter. It's in here somewhere. All right, there go winter, so fall's before it. All right, and as you look at these pictures, they're very engraved detail and so forth. Let's look at this one. It says the marshmallow, not marshmallow, but marshmallow, and it also gives the description of where at in the country each plant is. Okay, so as you see, this particular plant grows from Tennessee to Virginia, on up to parts of New York and parts of the Great Lakes as well. So Pennsylvania, so forth. All right, it tells you the different ways that you can prepare it. You know, it gives the preparations. You know, it tells you what you can do with it. It tells you poisonous lookalikes, none. All right, so I'm just going through, and I remember a few berries and so forth like this raspberry right here, this black raspberry. I remember those growing up in the South. You'll see these in people's backyards and all of that. So we would eat them. You know, we would eat them as kids growing up. We playing hide and seek. Next thing you know, you can't find your cousin. He in the woods eating goddamn berries and shit, you know. Or they'd be right there in someone's yard. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you out in the middle of the woods by yourself. It was literally right there in someone's yard. All right. Yeah, here's another one, that red mulberry. This is actually the one that I'm more familiar with. And like I said, it gives you the description. This is all the way from Florida, parts of Texas, you know, Ohio, you know, Rhode Island. It looks like whatever those states are over there. My bad if I get you wrong. Delaware and all that. But, you know, whatever's not in one place, there's you know, you have whatever you have in your area. But certain types of cranberries and different things is, who would have known, you know? The Lord is beautiful, you know, and He's to be exalted. You know, this Hubble bush, this is all over New York and different places, Connecticut, Vermont, Maine, as you see, stretching down on the western part of Virginia, down through parts of Tennessee and North Carolina, on down to Georgia as well. All right, so this is a very edifying book for bros that want to, you know, get into their heritage more so. We're not looking at it as fear. We're not looking at anything dealing with fear. You know, I see this plant on the regular. Actually, I was walking a while ago and I happened to see this plant, and it brought me back to seeing it in the book. You know, so the graphs, the little maps, they are accurate because I'm in Virginia, and that's what I saw. So that, you know, that plant's all the way from Virginia to Louisiana, Florida, parts of Texas, you know, and everything in between. So just a little edification. And I was speaking earlier about the cattail, and this is it. That's the cattail. And in a lot of places with swamps and so forth, you'll see that. This is the narrow-leaved cattail, and the different things that you can do with it. As you see, you can eat it as is. It's a root system. Well, you can eat off the roots. You can make it into a salad. You can steam it, and you can also mash it in the flour. All right, these pulps and different things. All right. Once you get the book, and also YouTube it, Google it, you see how to make these different utilize them for different recipes or preparations on how you want to eat it and whatever. But just a quick video on knowing our heritage. You know, and this is part of our heritage. Being able to go forth into the woods and pick out vegetations and so forth, and bring them back to our family. You know, so that we can learn how to harvest and teach it to our children and so forth. But now, in the time that we're facing, having a hand in knowing what you're doing while you're out there, hey, you know, anything is gonna allow us to anything that's gonna be beneficial is gonna allow us to keep our heads focused in the game and remain in righteousness to the best of our ability. So hopefully this was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rekahar Kodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect.